What is up, you guys? It's your favorite tarot reader, and I am back. Except for I'm not back with another read. I am back with the How I'm Manifesting My Twin Flame / How I'm Manifesting My Husband, day 25. Okay? Okay, y'all. So today's video is going to be about the settling in of a relationship. Um, So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. The main purpose of this video, I guess, is kind of just to shed light on the fact that once you find your person, it only gets harder from here. Like it only excels. Like it goes into full hyperdrive, especially when it's really your person. So I left off in my journey in the last video of my How I Manifested My Husband video, talking about how once you get into a relationship, you get scared. You get scared to be hurt. You get scared to go through things. You get scared to experience it together. And when that happens, a lot of times it could cause friction, it could cause bickering, it could cause insecurities or uncertainties within the relationship. Um, it could also cause a break or just a break in communication. You guys aren't really reading each other very well, or it could just cause like a disconnect where you guys just kind of aren't on the same page. So pretty much what I've been noticing, and of course, as y'all know, I do these videos is not to put my business out there. However, this is my journey so that I can show y'all what's normal, what it's really like for real, outside of the fairy tales, outside of what people want to tell you that love is. I give y'all the real. So if this is your first time tuning into one of my How I'm Manifesting My Husband videos, check out the rest of the videos, y'all. I done cried over niggas. I done talked about different niggas. I done talked about this relationship. I done talked about how it is being single. It's literally my journey to finding my soul partner, and that takes a lot of soul searching. So in doing these videos, it really forces me to go within into myself and what I'm experiencing and how it could help others. So, damn, hold on. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I said that's cool. We can figure it out, or just ride around here, or just pull up somewhere, smoke, and then ride.
Okay.
All right.
I just grabbed some weed too, so.
All right, I'm finna roll up too. Period. Period. All right, see you in a minute.
Okay, all right. See you soon.
Bye. All right, I feel like every time I'm on these videos, like my friend is always on her. I was gonna say my best friend, but my bitch is always on her. Like, but yeah. Anyway, y'all. So I just feel like coming into this, like, when your relationship finally settles and you start realizing that that person is gonna put you through stuff. Y'all are gonna go through stuff. Y'all gonna experience stuff. Y'all gonna go through different phases of life together. Y'all gonna experience trials together. I think sometimes it forces us to go within ourselves. Even in a relationship, like, we can really, or I tend to go into myself, like go into my head and try to figure things out myself. I feel like sometimes when a relationship settles, especially when it's new, if it's fresh, if you guys haven't been 6 months to a year in, I feel like there is a lot of intensity. There's a lot of passion. Whenever you meet your soul partner, your souls are going to be so connected that everything is intensified. Every feeling, every emotion, the telepathy between y'all, the dreams that y'all have about each other, the epiphanies, the energy when you guys are together, even people can see it. You know, it's really, really radiant. So when you get into a new relationship with your person, like your soul partner, I feel like the fear comes in for a reason. It's like the fear is like that silent thunder that comes right before the storm. It's like the fear is like you know that y'all finna go through shit together. You know it. Like I feel like you feel it. You feel it in your heart that like, damn, this shit finna be hard. And it's exhausting mentally. It's exhausting mentally because it's kinda like y'all getting in the groove of knowing each other. Y'all getting in the groove of filling out how each other love. What is your love language? Do you need me to speak life into you every day? Do you need me to compliment you every day? Do you need me to pay for stuff? Do you need me to spend time with you? Do you need me to take care of stuff around the house? Do you need me to give you a break when you need it? Like, what do you need from me? You are also kind of learning your own love language, how you want that person to love you, because a lot of times when you're single, or even before you meet your specific soul partner, you just allow people to love you how they love. You take on different things from every relationship and you put it into how you want to be loved. But when you meet your soul partner, they're going to give you a love that you didn't know that you wanted. They're going to teach you their version of love. And in the beginning, when you're first settling in, it's hard to accept a different version of love than you perceive yourself to want. It's very hard. It's hella hard because it's kind of like you love how this person is loving you, but at the same time, it's different from what you've ever experienced. So you're going into the unknown. Again, causing that fear. That fear is like that silent rumble. That fears are just our desire. So those fears coming up, like you being scared to lose this person or insecurities coming up, all of that comes up because you have a desire to have this person in your space and in your life and around your energy. If you didn't have that desire, you wouldn't fear losing them. You wouldn't be fearful of them hurting you. You just wouldn't give a fuck. It'd be like, all right, nigga. But because but because you have a fear of losing them, what am I trying to say? I feel like, but because you have like a fear of losing them, it feels like the fear can sometimes hide the love. Because I feel like for myself, I can only speak for myself, but I was scared to give compliments, or I was scared to give all my love, you know, or I was scared to show that I was like soft or feminine, or I was scared to like ask for stuff that I wanted or needed, because it's like you still figuring this person out. You still figuring out if you can. You still building up the trust for them, the trust to give them your heart, because it doesn't just happen just because you meet your soul partner. You know, when you meet your soul partner, you don't just, I personally feel like you don't just automatically know. I feel like y'all gotta go through something in order to be like, I can do this with you. Like I can experience life with you. Because if you're with somebody and y'all don't experience no trials and no tribulations together, then y'all don't truly know each other. Y'all don't know how each other are when y'all struggle. When you meet your life partner, your soul partner, I feel like different relationships that you just go through, you gonna see how people struggle, but you're not gonna have compassion. You're not gonna see you in them. You just gonna be like, oh, this person is going through that. But when you meet your soul partner, you feel every ounce of you in them. You feel every inch of sadness, grief, happiness, joy, anxiety, stress, laughter. You experience every emotion just as if it was your own, because that's your reflection, because that's your soul partner. So, experiencing struggles with them makes you connected to them in a way that's different. It makes you see that person for their soul instead of for their vessel. You know, when you truly meet your soul partner, you see yourself in every piece of them, in everything that they do, in every aspect of them, in every aspect of their life, in the stories that they tell, in the laughter that y'all share together, and shit, even in y'all fights. So if you are in a relationship right now and you don't feel that way, you don't feel yourself in them, that may not be your soul partner. Because I've never in my life felt this way. Like, and I feel like you're gonna say that with probably every different experience. But when you meet your person, like your person, like there's no shadow of a doubt that you can get through life with that person. Like no matter what happens, even in the midst of a fight, you still thinking, damn, I love this person. You know, that's when you can tell that a relationship has truly set in, when there's a form of intimacy that's not just sex, but that's just in the comfort of each other. You know, settling into a relationship is one of the hardest jobs, and it's so underrated because we look up to and we admire couples who seem to have it all together. But no couple is perfect. No person, no individual is perfect. So we idolize love because people are going to show you the good. But I'm here to show y'all all of it. All of it. Relationships are hard, especially the first year, especially first opening up to getting to know yourself through another person in a different light, you know? Because meeting your soul partner means that you're ready to go. I hear the Cardinals. You're ready to go on a different type of soul journey. Nobody will hurt you like your parents, your children, and your significant other. Because the love is so intense. Those are your soul partners. Y'all chose each other. Y'all chose, like I chose my mother. My daughter chose me. Me and my husband chose each other. That was mutual. So when you meet your soul partner, I feel like even if you feel like you're asking for things in a relationship, or even if things aren't perfect, or even if there are problems that arise, it feels like still 100% knowing I want you. In the midst of it, in between it, in the aftermath, during all of it. You know, we we tend to forget about the good in a relationship in the beginning because it be so quick. When you meet your soul partner, I feel like it gets intense, and it gets intense quickly. When you love somebody, when you have a connection with somebody, I don't feel like it takes forever. I feel like the waiting game, the waiting for marriage, the waiting for sex, the waiting for whatever, like all of that, I feel like it's fear. What are you waiting for? Like, and if you have religious beliefs that tell you to wait, that's different. But I feel like animals, we sniff each other out. Like, we know who we're attracted to. We're attracted to each other's pheromones. Like, we're attracted to each other's spirits, to each other's soul. Like, when you are somebody's soul partner, the love and respect that you have for that person is different. How you respect them plays a huge part in if you are ready for your soul partner. Because I feel like you can meet your soul partner and God can take them away. I firmly believe that, and I believe that happens. Um, but it can happen in all different forms. It can happen in the form of jail. It can happen in the form of death. It can happen in the form of them being taken away because they got to go to college, or they got to move for work, or it could be a long distance relationship, or y'all could be in the same house but y'all are disconnected, so it feels like y'all not together. You know, there are different forms of God taking your person away. Your person can be taken away because maybe they lost their job, so a piece of them is gone. Their financial stability is gone. So guess what? That person is taken away. That piece of them is taken away. When it's your soul partner, if you have that peace, you gonna feel that person's peace back up. If it's not your soul partner, you gonna look at them like, go get a job. But when that's your soul partner, you gonna have compassion for whatever transpired to make them not have a job. Because you gonna understand deeply that God moved that to happen for their mental health, for whatever. Understanding a person, a person's soul outside of what they say. That's why I feel like when you get into a relationship and it settles, it's so easy to be like, I want you to just know what I want. You should just know. You should just know. Because I feel like even if y'all don't know why y'all saying that because spiritually, it's a butterfly spirit. Spiritually, y'all already probably had whatever fight or whatever conversation. Y'all already did it. But when it happens in a 3D, it's like, I do feel like there is a level of expectation where you just know what a person's souls need. But I also feel like we need to normalize communication. We need to normalize being okay with communicating what we need, because I struggle with that myself, asking for what I need or telling people what I need because of a fear of not getting it, of a fear of being rejected or being disappointed when I'm not appeased, when I don't have what I want. So finding your soul partner means going back to your roots of exactly why you are the way you are, why you communicate the way you do, why you don't communicate, um, why maybe I don't know what problems people have in their relationships, but I can say for me one big problem that I had as our relationship was settling in was walking away from communication, and I still do this, but you become aware of yourself through another person. I will walk away real quick because I have been taught in past relationships that that's how I need to love, because I will say something that I don't want to say, right? So I was continuously living that way until I had this person who I respected, my soul partner. And it's kind of like, dang, do I really need to walk away? Because do I really want to say anything that would hurt your feelings? No, I don't. That's just how I knew to love. That's how I programmed myself to love after trauma. And it's up to you when you realize these things to change it. When that's your soul partner, you're going to want to change it. Even if it takes a while, you're going to put in the effort to change it. Another thing, when you get into a relationship and you settle in, I think that's when everybody starts to want to be heard. Because when you're first courting somebody, I feel like it's so easy to just let the person talk or let the person be them because you just in admiration of them. You want to put your best self forward. You want to prove that, okay, I can listen to you. I can be a good listener, or I can be here for you, or we having such a good conversation. We can talk so well with each other. So even the communication can be fabricated. Then it's like once it settle in, problems settle in or issues arise because y'all want to make it work. Y'all want to compromise. So it's natural that problems will arise. And guess what? Each person is going to now want to be heard. So then there's a power struggle. If you have, or especially if you're a single mother, because I am, you don't have to be, but especially if you are a single parent, it's that energy of kind of like being hella independent, you know? And if you've been single for years, or you've just never had a person, or maybe, I don't know, it's it's so hard to go from being alone to dependent on somebody or relying on somebody. Like, but when it's settled in and it's like y'all settled in, it's kind of like you have to rely on that person. You have to believe in that person enough to know that you can rely on them. Because if you don't trust them, if you don't know that you can rely on them, it's kind of like, then why are you with them? Like that doesn't it wouldn't make sense, right? So there's this energy of really kind of not only settling into the relationship with another person, but settling into the things that arise within yourself through that person. It's a crazy experience. Like meeting your soul partner is not easy. It takes a lot of work to maintain the connection because as much as you love the person, you also see your shadow side in them, which is hard to see. It's hard to face, it's hard to experience. So, when you are experiencing it, especially for the first time, like your soul partner, because I don't know what I believe in when it comes to soul partners. I believe that we have multiple soulmates, but I've believed in the past that I've had multiple people who were my soul partners. Like, I felt like that at the time, but I've never felt like this. Like, I've never felt like this. I've never wanted to put my pride to the side. I've never wanted to fix something. I've never wanted to say I'm sorry. I've never wanted to be wrong. I've never wanted so badly to argue with somebody. I've never wanted so badly to have that person to argue with, to be around, to laugh with. Shout out to Just Jakira. She commented on a YouTube video of mine. So shout out to you, Queen. Um, but yeah, I just, I really, really, really want black love and young love to flourish. And I really want y'all to understand that it's not easy to love somebody. It's not easy to find your husband. You know, a lot of times we think that men don't have feelings and emotions and that we are the only people that matter. And even if you're a man watching, you know, you could be feeling like only your feelings matter. You could not be in tune with your woman's emotions, or you could not understand her emotions. You could not understand her trauma or what she's been through, or what she's going through, you know, because we only can perceive us. Even if we can feel so strongly because it's our soul partner, what they're going through, we can only perceive us. That's why that communication is so important when you're settling in, to establish that very early. How do we communicate? How do we argue? How do we get over humps in our relationship? How do we express things that we are not okay with? How do we stand up for ourselves in this relationship? How do we continue to love on us? How do we take space? How do we show up for each other? What is your love language? How can I give you that? How can I be here for you? Like, it's not, I found my soul partner, we go through life, it's easy. No, because life alone ain't easy. You just adding another person to the mix, and then maybe even kids, maybe even stepkids, maybe even adopted kids, maybe even shit, y'all taking in sisters and brothers, y'all a cousin on your couch, like, you know, it be shit that happens in life. And to choose to go through that with another person takes this settling in phase where y'all are truly deciding, can I go through life with you? Can I experience struggle with you? Can I hurt with you? Can I cry with you? Can I be stressed with you? You know. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this is a tea by me, and I have on waist beads by me as well. If you guys would like to inquire about either of those, head over to my personal Instagram at CapriceCooks. I also am taking personal readings. You guys could cash at me at CapriceCooks. You can also email me or Apple Pay me at CapriceCooks@icloud.com. All right, y'all, I'm out of here.